important question for 5 marks. This March 2020, this particular question came in the examination. That is always this particular SQL question will be 36th question is the SQL based SQL question, and 17 is the for the SQL chapter question in that for 2 marks, and for 5 marks it will be in the 36th question, and 37th question will be the networks, and 35th will be the DBMS. Like this the questions will be segregated and in the question paper will be divided. Now this is the 36th question in the question paper. Actually this year it was appeared. Now group functions are built-in functions in SQL that operates on groups, rows, and return one value for the entire group. Actually the following are the group functions available in SQL. Actually you have seen some function in Excel, some max, minimum, for calculating the student marks in the Excel. The max you have used, the minimum you have used. Same thing here we are using. It's a group functions actually. Now here first we will see the count. Actually the count already we have used how many students who got first class. We have used that count at that particular time. I just is a statistical function, and I also said it's a group function. I said. Now here count. This function returns the number of rows present in the table. How many rows are present in the particular table will be shown onto the screen. Actually for this purpose select count within brackets star from student. It will count the number of records present in the table. For example, there are 20 records are there, means it will show 20 records. Now for example we can also use with the condition also. Select count star from count from student where total is greater than 360, means who got the 360 above, that will be shown onto the screen. Actually that it will count the number of students, it will shown onto the screen actually. So that is we can also use with the condition also. Now here just I used only without condition. Select count star from student. It will count the number of records present in the table. Now I will also show the demo also by taking the employee table. Actually now here we will have a sum function is there. Sum is one of the group function. This function is used to sum of the numerical column. Example is select sum marks from student, means it will sum the marks from the table student. Suppose we want to select salary, sum salary from employee, means it will sum all the employees sum total will be shown onto the screen. Actually select sum. Actually select is a keyword, sum is a keyword, within bracket is a function, argument is there, marks is an argument. Actually from student, semicolon we should put, from student. Select sum marks from student. It will sum the values of the numerical column. Actually this function is used to sum of the numerical column. Actually next is we'll have an average function. Now we'll have an average function. The average function is used to get the average of values of a selected column. It will give the average of a selected column. Actually suppose for example there is a average is 10, 20, 30 divided by 3. How much? 10, 20, 30 means 60 divided by 3, it will be 20 is an average. Same thing, it will give the value of that particular column, average will be given. So here also same thing will be there. Select average marks from student. Suppose we want to go for employee, select average salary from employee table. So it will give the average marks of the average salary of the employee. Actually here also select is a keyword, average is a keyword, and marks is an argument. From student, from is a keyword, and student is a table name. Actually so this is the way how you are going to use the average function, average group function. Next is distinct. Is a very important. Actually it will also ask for the 2 marks also. What is meant by distinct? Command explain with an example. So here you can say distinct is an group function. It is this function is used to select the distinct rows, that is removing the duplicates. Previously we had a table with repeated names. At that time I want to select only one particular name. I can make use of distinct column. Actually here, so this function is used to select the distinct rows, that is removing the duplicate, that is minus of duplicates. Actually so example we can say select a distinct student name from table name, that is called student. Here I am removing the extra names of the same names. I am removing. For that purpose I can use the distinct command. Actually select distinct student name from the table, that is student. Here I can also use select distinct employee name from employee table. So next is we will have one more command called max command, maximum. This function is used to find the maximum value of a selected column. We want to know the who got the maximum total in a particular class, means I can make use of max function actually. Here select max within brackets max, that is max is an argument, max is once again is a keyword, select is a keyword, from is a keyword, and student is a table name. Select the max of marks from the student. It will give the maximum marks who scored in the particular class actually. Next is we will also have a minimum is there, is the opposite to the max. It will give the minimum value of a minimum value present in a given selected column. Actually, for that purpose, this function is used to find the minimum value of a selected column. Here, example, select the minimum marks from the student. Select minimum marks from the student. Minimum is a keyword, min mean marks from the student. In the exam, it will ask you what is the group function means. So you can write the definition and you write 5 names and these things, and you write one sentence with an example. You will get the 5 marks actually. And now we will show the how it goes on the I'll show in the demo actually how these functions will be used. Now for this purpose I have taken a table called employee table. In that employee table I will be using, when I run this particular command, result the data is shown onto the, when I run this particular command, the data is shown onto the screen. Now here you can see employee ID, employee name, department, salary is the column names, and employee ID is 113322559966887744 is there. Now here the employee names are displayed here, and departments are mentioned here, and salaries are mentioned here. Now just I can also use, first of all, before going to that commands, we can also go for a order by clause also. Here also just I can say select star from employee. I can say simply order by, just I can say order by EMP ID for just for your purpose, just I'll do. Now I can say order by EMP ID. What I'll get is I'll get the data here. The data will be shown in the order actually. Suppose same thing, if I mention the on EMP name, just E name, that is E name, I can display the data in the basis of the order also actually. Here select star from employee. Now it will show the order also. Now here you can see the data is put in the alphabetical order. Bhavani, Prasad, Chetan, Kalyani, Maheshwari, Mohan, Padmaja, Satya, Sailaja, Sridhar, like this. We can use the data in order actually. Suppose we want to put the data in the employee descending order on the employee ID and descending or EMP ID. I can say DESC. When I put like this, what will happen? The data will be shown in the descending order here. Employee ID, just do the mistake, will be put into trouble actually. So now I'll run this. What will happen? The data is shown on the descending order on the basis of employee ID. Suppose I want to know the highest salary, who is getting highest to lowest salary. I just simply I'll use the salary. So I'll use the salary. So when I run this, I'll get the salary based on the salary will be 55,000, 45,000, 45,000, 35,000, 35,000, this 25,000. These are the way how you are going to use the order by clause actually. Now we will use the first of all we will use the, what is the command we'll use? Group function. First we will use the count function. Now I will say select star from employee. Select, I can say how many employees are there. No, just I can say select count bracket open, count function I'm using, group function. Now select, we have to put compulsory or put in star, it will count all the records actually. Now here when I run this count I'm doing, when I run this I'll get the there are 9 records are present. Here you can see there are 9 records are present in the table. Now we can also use with the condition select from employee where department is equal to, I will put where department is equal to CS. So it means how many employees will get? 2 employees who was present in the CS department will be shown onto the screen. It will show 2 because 2 records. It will not give the names, it will show the number of records. Now you see there are 2 are there. Suppose same thing I want to go for a physics. How many employees are present in the physics actually? Department. This is the way where we can use the count actually. Now here after count I will go for a sum. So we want to do the salary of the sum of all the employees here. Now I will use select sum salary from table name. From table name is employee. When I give like this, it will do the total of all the employees' salary in the table. Now you see, there is 3,35,000 rupees is there. 3,35,000. This is the way how we are going to put the sum. Suppose I want to go for a condition. Now I use the where condition. Where 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 department is equal to CS I will give. So how much CS? When I give like this semicolon, so a department salary will be, computer science department salary will be shown here. So 60,000 is there. 60,000 means we want to refer it now how it is coming 60,000, we can see this. So here when I say simply select star from employee, we will select it. Select star from employee. So there is some employee table is there, no? So that command. Otherwise I will type it what is there. Select star from employee. So when I say this is the salary from the employee. Now we can see the there are this 25,000 plus here 60,000 will be 25 plus 60,000 will be shown on the screen actually here. You might have seen the result now. When I say the sum of department, you can see the 60,000. This is the way where we can use with the condition of the sum actually. Next is where I want a maximum. So for that purpose, max, I use the max. Select star from employee. Select max salary from table name. Table name is employee. We will get the maximum value. So we will get the maximum value, that is 55,000 is the maximum value. So some of the employee who got the maximum value here, Padmaja got the maximum value here. So this is the way where we can. Next is we want to, this is minimum, I want to go for a minimum value. Just what I do is instead of maximum, I will use the minimum. Just I will copy this, I will put it here. Just minimum salary of employee. So minimum, min, say minimum, I can get the minimum. This is the 25,000 is the minimum salary of in the table. Now I did not do the distinct. No, I will use the distinct. Why? Because here there is no duplicate names are not there in this particular table. I can say. So here when I click here, there is no duplicate names are there, not duplicate rows is there. So just I will take that student table for this distinct actually. So select star from student. So you want to understand, no, that's why I am just select start from student. Here some duplicate rows are there in this particular table. I will select it. So there are some duplicate rows are, Vishal is there, now duplicate is there, and Ganesh is there. Now we can use this. Select distinct, 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 bracket alli, within brackets I have to give S name from student. So here you can see there is no column is not repeated S name. Suppose I want to give select I can say here. So this is the way where you can use the distant command. Now we have seen the different types of group functions actually. Now we will